2 fixtures. I wonder what the race does.
Glad to have you with us from Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium in Greenville, North Carolina. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors and the ECU Pirates. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Well, guys, I did check in with the Pirates head coach pregame. He talked to me about the importance of getting on the same page early. As you know, they brought in a lot of transfers this offseason, including their quarterback. It's still early in the year, and he wants to see, can they get the chemistry going? I'll keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So East Carolina's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Running inside, it's Rice. Defense all over him.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll ride him again. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that.
Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's exactly what this defense wanted to do coming into this game. They wanted to set up 3rd down so they could let their pass rush take over. They feel they've got a shot to be really successful if they can force the opponent to live in 3rd and obvious passing situations. And that time, on the first 3rd down of the game, they take advantage and get the sack.
Makes the catch at the 30. Makes a move. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Great place to start for this offense. Hits inside, it's Phillips. set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, one touch, one touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that run.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Drops back, it's Overton. Oh, pressure's coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They'll need a bunch on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Left side, it's Reynolds. Runs through a man, he might have space. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop, you move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Going long. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Spits it out to the back. Another incompletion on third down.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on fourth.
They punted away on fourth down. Going to field this one in tight quarters. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Nowhere to go.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Raiola. He'll get rid of it. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
Raiola from the gun on third down. Under pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Trying to take it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. Let's take a second to think about Hawaii. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Well, this isn't the start this guy envisioned. We're only in the first quarter, and already this guy has 2 drops in the game. He's got to get his mind right.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Dropping back, it's Overton. He tries to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were
trying to get behind the defense. He's got it all right. He's loose. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
But we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him, you want to leave him on an island, it's not going to turn out well.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Rushes on. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
Quick give. It's Davis. Finds some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Overton. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
He's going to get low. team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Here's Raiola to throw. Whip it out to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Touchdown, East Carolina. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. From deep, it's McKee. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Overton. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline, they've done such a good job owning this football game early. And it's on the offense now. They've got to find some answers.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking for room, it's Phillips. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a second down. Motion from the back. Throwing Raiola. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
And the Pirates lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Makes a grab. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal.
I like the aggressive play call there on offense. You're taking a shot on 3rd and short, and maybe what you're thinking is, even if this is incomplete, we're going to stay on the field and we're going to go for it on 4th. But really nice route, beautiful throw. I don't know if the defense was expecting that, and they gave up a big one through the air.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Phillips. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Buying time to his right. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, ECU! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Deep in the end zone, it's McKee. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield, it's Overton. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
From the gun, it's Davis. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Just a little off. Incomplete.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down, now looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes East Carolina offense out to start the drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here's Raiola to throw. Rush right in his face. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Got his man. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And this offense just keeps putting it together, man. Like, they have not been stopped very often. Another play in the passing game. This defense, they've got to find something, and they've got to find it fast. Like, halftime is a little ways away. They got to make some adjustments right now.
Look out. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Long way to go on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Raiola. They're all over him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to throw, it's Overton. Here comes the heat. Upstairs, he's got it. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
All right, guys, let's talk for a second about Hawaii. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Caught, and he's got room. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hawaii. Getting set for the point after. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Bringing it out. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Here's Raiola to throw. Got his man on the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Pirates moving quickly to the line.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
And the Pirates come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Straight ahead, it's Phillips. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides to the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 3rd and 6 yards to go. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Snags it. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Throwing Raiola. Oh, pressure's coming. Chunked it away just as he was hit. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some pressure. Finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Couldn't pick it up on 2nd down. Now they need a couple on 3rd down. Raiola to the air again. Out wide right, it's Wilson. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Pirates go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. Made the grab in the end zone.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it out. It's McKee. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass, it's Overton. Lets it fly. Snatches it on the right. Off and running. Touchdown, Hawaii. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Number 94, set to kick it off.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The run inside. It's Phillips. He's past the sticks. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the Charlotte 49ers.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
And it's Ole Miss trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half.
The Pirates will get things started here on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's Raiola to throw. That's caught. It's Rodriguez. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Play action with Raiola. He wants to go deep. He's got it down the field. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Trying to run, it's Phillips. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Making the adjustment. They'll give it to the transfer, 1st carry of the season. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards. 3rd and goal. Raiola. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And you don't see this very often, the big defensive lineman. You see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Paul, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Using his legs, it's Reeder. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to...
Going for it all. He's got it inside the 30. All by himself down the middle. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no...
The extra point is blocked. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. After all that, it winds up even better than they could have imagined as they get the 2-pointer. And he's not going to take the touchback. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execute.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
We're going to need more of that. They're down multiple possessions today. They need to create negative plays. They need to make plays behind the line of scrimmage, and finally they come away with their first sack.
And the Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's Raiola to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Throw to the right side, that's Wilson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Caught. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Pirates will line it up on 1st and 10. Hits the hole. It's Reeder. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Throwing Raiola. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be 1st down.
Well, we know this guy is special. And because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Here's Raiola to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Right side, it's Phillips. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line.
Really good job by the defense, understanding 3rd down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a 4th down.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Final play of the quarter coming. Running inside, it's Davis. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Sets his feet. It's Overton. Under pressure. And down he goes.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the fourth quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Going downfield for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They've got a third down and manageable from right around midfield. Powers inside. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know what time it is. It's about the big boys up front. You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration so my running back can fall forward just like that and get the first down.
Looking downfield, it's Overton. Gonna take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. He's piled up 82 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
There's some daylight. They pull him down, but he's got enough. It'll be a first down for this offense. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Stopped right there.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Jumped on top of the pile.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. The discard, and he's running free. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
They keep him out of the end zone. He's run out of bounds at the 5.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, 4th quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The running back has it. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
And the offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Overton. He's got it. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Rashad Downs going up top. He's taking a deep shot. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance.
He'll take a deep shot here. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on second down from the 13. And they'll take a knee. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.